Has this year all but killed you? Are you at a point where you feel like it is definitely time for you to build out a team? I get it. Been there, done that, got a button and a t-shirt. So today I want to talk to you about that, how important it is to create duplicable systems and processes that will help you create that company culture, onboard people, plugging them in exactly where they need to be so that you can achieve those tasks that need to be achieved and get you back out there doing the things that you love best. All right, everyone, let's settle down. As you know, we're here gathered together to prepare for next year. Andrea gave us amazing tips yesterday, and we are prepared to sit back and listen to even more. Do you have your pens? Do you have your pencils? Let's go ahead and get started with today's lesson. In this video, we're going to talk about those duplicable systems and how they can help you attract, engage, and influence your ideal employees to join your team. The very first thing I want to help you understand are the differences between systems and processes. A system is a set of two or more elements contingent on one another, and they have an effect on your overall outcome. Now, a process are a series of steps and decisions that have to be made in order to complete a certain work or a certain thing. So processes happen within systems, if that makes sense. Now let's look at the breakdown, the benefits, and the breakthrough that happen with relationship to systems and processes. All right, the breakdown. This is a breakdown that happens if you aren't using your personal brand to set your goals, create your systems, and develop your processes. What happens in the startup phase is you have the potential to build your business on a house of cards because you have not created the appropriate systems and processes that are going to help you build a solid foundation on which to build the rest of your business. One small move, if you don't create a solid foundation in your startup phase, and the whole business will fall to the ground. Now, I have seen this happen. I have warned people against this. They've not listened. And sure enough, they built their business on a house of cards. And when certain natural disasters happened, businesses failed because there was not this system and process in place that will help them stay afloat. Next, when you don't use your personal brand to create your systems and processes, you end up stretching yourself too thin because you don't know how to say no, or you're so busy trying to do everything to get every person, to get every client that you burn yourself out. Next, time management. This is an issue because we don't get a lot of time. We only get a set amount. It is not a renewable resource. And so if we are not effective and efficient in our dealings, if we don't manage our time, other people will. So systems and processes help you account for your day, for your time, which is going to inevitably help you be more productive. So what are the benefits of these duplicable systems and processes? Well, they help with productivity, as I mentioned before. They also help you with consistency, especially when it comes to your customer experience. You want that to be a consistent outcome each time. Next, scalability. When you have systems and process, it makes it easier for you to tweak and adjust where necessary when it's time for you to scale your business. You will know exactly where things need to be adjusted or minimized, deleted, whatever, because you kept track of that through the systems and processes. You'll know the ones that need to be upgraded in order for you to get the next level. Next, flexibility. When you have systems and processes in place, it's easy for you to see the gray areas and where you have room and a margin that you can kind of expand or contract in your business. And it will make it very easy for you to be flexible when it's necessary for you to be flexible. So when it comes to creating duplicable systems and processes that are going to help you onboard the right people so that you can get off the rat race, I suggest that you understand where those breakdowns are, making sure that you understand the benefits of creating the systems and processes, and knowing some of those areas that systems and processes are going to be beneficial. All right, so now, based on these benefits that I just shared with you about duplicable systems and processes, which one of them would help you most in the coming year? Answer that question for me in the comment section down below. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about a breakthrough and how to create duplicable systems and processes using your personal brand. The first thing is to to analyze your need. If you are creating systems and processes, it's very important for you to identify where bottlenecks are happening, blind spots are, and where those efficiencies are happening. Next, I want you to identify and use circumstances for optimal success to help you start solving some of these challenges. Operate from your strengths, delegate where there are limitations, or at least identify the limitations so that you're not struggling. Then I want you to use your desires to motivate you to move forward and keep going sometimes when you feel like you can't. And then use your non-negotiables to create boundaries and set those expectations so that you can teach people how to treat you and set up your business for success. Make those systems and processes work for you. Next, you're going to document, diagnose, and duplicate. Here you're going to document each step of your solution process. You're going to diagnose its effectiveness so that you'll know what's working and know how to then duplicate that process. After you've created the duplicable process, because again, you now know it's duplicable, it's time to continue to analyze, adjust, and automate. Once you realize that it is going to work beyond a shadow of a doubt, you get the same solutions, the same results every single time because you've analyzed it, you've adjusted and tweaked. Now you can automate the process, and that will make it so much easier to plug people in because you've created those systems. One way to do this is within your project management tool for the onboarding process. That's something that I've been able to do, and I've been able to automate that so that it sort of runs even without me having to put my hands on it. Next, you can create the culture and the training that is going to help you maintain and inspire your employees, but also be able to train very easily those newcomers who are coming in and get them plugged into the system. So you're going to create that company culture around those duplicable systems and processes, and then you're going to train your employees on those systems and processes. Change is hard. I recognize that. That's why I'm trying to help you create simple and organic strategies for those systems and processes. It's going to make it so much easier to get that buy-in from your new employees because you've created a company culture, those duplicable systems and processes that make it easy to plug them in, and it's going to make it easy for them to respond positively to the changes that you might need to make in the future. Tapping into your personal branding techniques makes it easy for you to decide what works and what doesn't work. In this next video of the 12 Days of Reindeer Games, I'm giving you even more tips on how you can do something different to get a different result in your business coming in the new year. So I don't want you to forget to answer the question of the video. I want you to make sure you are telling me what those crazy reindeer are doing for a chance to win an opportunity to be a guest on my podcast, the CEO Mindset Podcast. If you want to listen, check it down in the link below, but make sure you're answering those questions and you're telling me what those crazy reindeer are doing so you can get your name into the drawing.